I like that.
We're practicing that, bro.
DJ Wi-Fi coming up.
We've been working on that. What's good, bro?
What's up? Thank you for having me.
Yo, this Hoodie Franklin out talking to you. Gut check was good, my brother.
Yeah, everything's good, man. We're chilling. I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
Shout out, y'all.
That's it.
This is
Who's our guest today?
Justin Pines.
Hey, that's me.
What's good, my brother?
What's good? Thank you so much for having me, both of y'all.
Thank you for coming through.
Of course.
So just talk to the people real quick. Let them know where you coming from. Where did you travel from? Right now, the studio is in Broadway. So how was your travels to get here?
I mean, it wasn't that bad. I was come from Teaneck. I was born and raised in Teaneck, so just 2 trains just came here.
Took the train to get here, my brother.
Yeah. I'm a big train person. I just love scenery and things like
When did you
that.
first start? I was talking before. When did you first start writing?
Well, and I told you, I've been rapping, just when I was a kid, I would just rhyme words. So, since 5, I've been rapping. But, hardcore putting it to paper, it's a very long story. Because, rapping professionally at 15. But when I was a kid, I had ADD, so I would do a lot of things to entertain myself. So I would pretend I was already rapping.
Okay.
I would, write down lyrics and things like that, pretend I was already had songs and things like that, just, BSing around.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are stuck that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? You don't
Yeah,
just sit down and all of a sudden got a song, right?
Yeah.
Write down a lyric. Is that good? Go and write down another one.
When I was 5, I would literally critique myself. I would rhyme a word, and for some reason, if I didn't like that word, I would be super hard, it was trash. And I didn't realize niggas did that. I just man, that sucks.
We going back far. You talking about when you was
5.
5, 6,
5. He was already critical on himself.
nigga, that was whack.
You got me about 10 years before I wrote my first song, man.
Well, then you said, when did you really? You said when you started doing it professionally at around
15,
right?
yeah, 15, just
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's the music scene out there?
And Teaneck,
Yeah.
it's a lot of talented people, and it's a lot of people doing their own thing, and it feels like Jersey's starting to pop in a lot of ways, which is a beautiful thing to see, just seeing people you grew up with, doing their thing. The only thing I want is everyone to work together, that way you can, we can all help each other with things,
That's good. That's exactly why we started this.
Welcome to the Arena Podcast, man. That's our main goal, I'm telling you.
Just uplifting other people who have the same goals as you should always be your priority.
Main goal, yeah. Uplift each other, stop hating on each other, man.
Yeah.
We need to do more of and less of.
We have to work together to have this. Because if we all have the same goal, too many people want to be the top person, as opposed to if we're all the top person, it's just an easier thing,
Right.
Instead
Everybody at
of
the top together instead of trying to make sure the next person stays at the bottom.
oh yeah.
This is what that man is saying. See, I just put that together.
I think he actually said that, but all right.
I say a lot. I
Yes, he did. I didn't think he said it.
I just said it again. With different words.
That's it.
Said the same
You
exact
sound
thing.
like my wife,
Say the same exact thing.
I'll say something too. I'll say something. My wife will be like, no, and then she'll say
the same thing with different words.
Philosophers said things.
That's what we just
Philosophers did that for a living. It's he said some smart shit. How can I flip that smart shit and kind of just say it mildly different? And that's the bag I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna be remembered for that.
Exactly.
Just blame that one on DJ Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Man, I was so ready to get over here and talk to this brother right here, slipping on my end. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, you don't know. We're going to leave it at that.
You know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, you just got to, you gotta know,
Yeah.
Amen.
So, where can people find you?
I'm on SoundCloud, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Bandcamp. My last project, All My Niggas Could Die, that's on Bandcamp. And the one I'm about to release Thursday, I'm going to put on Bandcamp too and try to get it on major streaming services and all that too.
Nice.
Bandcamp is good. I recommend everybody go with Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp I definitely like.
I put a couple of joints out on Bandcamp, man. It works. Tell everybody your Instagram, because that's how I found you.
My Instagram is Pines Justin, Pines Justin, Pines Justin. And in case people spell that weird for some reason, it's PINESJUSTIN.
You ready for the
just in case y'all
That's
can't
true,
read.
right?
Word.
People spell it all different types of ways.
We love the illiterate here,
right?
Now, I really wanted you to throw that in there because a lot of you got a lot of freestyles up there.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I caught you. And you're not gonna. I don't know if you post those on SoundCloud or whatever.
No, I didn't post those on SoundCloud.
It seemed like those just live. You let them go on the gram. So
yeah, it was just like a lot of people pretend to freestyle, so it was just that was just in the moment, just doing it.
Right.
Because my girl was like, "You gotta do something to promote," and I was like, "Yeah, I do," but So I just started freestyling.
Okay,
You know?
okay. Yeah, you know, pick your own way to get yourself out there.
And it was fun. It was like a fun promo, like rollout. For
The
me.
one that caught me, it was like you was walking, you was under the umbrella and everything. It's raining out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, all right, let me holler at bro. And then it was all good since then. And here we are. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying? So I want you to talk about the project a little bit more. So did you give us a title?
The next one is called Martyr.
It's
Okay.
being released when?
Thursday, May 30th.
Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday
Yeah.
coming up.
Yep.
So you gave us some exclusive records right here.
Yeah, one of them is with a guy I'm with in a group called Binary Cabinets. Me and my brother, his name's Money Is Meth, and we're gonna do an EP after this project comes out.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's on your project as well.
Yeah, this one is not on my project. This was just like a Lucy because people just like us together. So we like.
That
we
was a giveaway,
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, this is just a Lucy.
warm,
That's just a Lucy.
warm 'em up.
Yeah, that was
Get ready
just a
for this.
Lucy.
What we hit you with. So the other joint is for your album.
Yeah, don't give up. That's what God said. That's
Yes.
my album. Yeah,
Okay, both of the joints are slammers, man.
I appreciate you. Yeah.
Talk about the mood you was in when you wrote that.
It was just like when I heard the beat, it was just some aggressive banger type shit. So I was just like, let me just the way I do everything is like I like writing in my room, just like working, coming up with things and like lines, catching them, just putting it together, and then that's just kind of how it came out, like mad organic.
Okay, everybody. Tune into the Arena Podcast. Thank you for listening. This is Justin Pines talking to you. That was Justin Pines talking. This is Hoodie Frankly Allen talking to you.
For the record, I am Justin Pines. Last time I checked.
Last
Like
time
you remember the Ron Burgundy movie where at the end of he's reading the prompter and then someone actually put I am Ron Burgundy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like, and actually had the question where it's like, I am Ron Burgundy. Like I am Justin Pines.
That's question itself. We sure about who you are here? We good?
I believe so. For 20, like when police profile me, I am Justin Pines. Like,
They don't never get it
That's,
wrong.
the,
huh?
that's the name I use.
I've never been Brad Wilson. Like I've never been like.
That's the, all right, bet. Gut check was good, brother.
Everything's going well. I like the fact that keep on pushing and we're getting the views up on YouTube.
Word.
Everybody that's listening, please go to the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, hit them bells. You get notifications.
Yep.
Appreciate it. It'll help us grow, help us build this network. Help the artists, come up.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it.
They only look at the numbers, so help us get the numbers up, And shout out to Eternity Productions over there, always making us look good, making sure we're good over there. You feel me? That's not a hard job for me.
Flex on them.
Yeah, I know, it's all on them.
They got to do all the hard work to make me
They're
look
like,
good.
oh my God, what?
Yeah,
I mean, the filters we got here.
appreciate y'all, my brothers. Word. Okay, so again, alright. That was Don't Give Up.
That's what God said.
That's the title right there.
Yeah, that is. When I wrote the line, I was like, that has to be the title.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I think that's just like a phrase, like in life, no matter what you go through, shit's always gonna try and break you down. That's why it's just like you gotta like just say that to yourself. It's almost like a mantra and shit. Like don't give up. Your path is your path. You're here for a reason.
Right. You gotta just instill that in your brain.
Yeah.
It's like a chant, really.
Yeah. That's why I like how it repeats itself.
I'm gonna be hitting the
Like-
drugs for God's sake.
Yeah.
man. For
You're
God's
gonna say
sake.
it on reminder shit like I stubbed my toe. Don't give up. That's what God
Don't give
said.
up. That's what God
And,
For real?
Keep
Like-
walking on.
Like-
Don't give up.
this blister. Don't give up. That's what God said.
That's dope. Now that's the only one you let go for the project?
Yeah, that's the only one I let go. Cause it's like it's a short project. Like it was like, cause like with my last project it was super long. So I was like, I wanted to challenge myself and be like, could I make a really filling thing in as short of a time span as possible?
Okay. That's a good idea, especially nowadays. Everybody like hear what
Yeah.
you got and keep on going, you feel me?
Yeah.
With that being said, do you find that you try to make your songs any shorter, or you just
Hell no, no. This is me. I like. Cause the thing is, the way I look, and not to like try, fuck that, I'm gonna flex on niggas. Like, no. My thing is just like, if you're making timeless art, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not gonna just change what I do because time changes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or culture, like, niggas are always gonna change. Things are always gonna change. But I want to make something that lasts.
Gotcha.
So I'm not gonna like, nah, this is shorter. Now the project just naturally shorter because the nigga like my brother K Monster who did the beats just make short beats. If the beats was 5 minutes, I'm rapping on 5-minute beats. Fuck you. I'm not gonna be like,
Okay.
yo, I gotta make it short. They
Okay.
like, Because if you're dope, I'm gonna stay the whole time.
Oh, okay, and that's who made this beat?
Yeah, K Monster. He produced the whole thing, the whole project.
Alright, so how many tracks you got on the joint? Like
It's
5?
11 tracks.
Oh, I bet. Straight to the point. Okay, how many projects do you have out currently?
I have 3. I have 3 projects. It's gonna be my 4th project.
Okay. Now, you want to tell everybody where they can get those?
Yeah, are all those on SoundCloud or all,
Well,
all the
the
platforms you just said?
The third one is the one that I consider like almost like a rebirth in a way.
Okay.
So the third one, like, cause this is the second project was like I stand behind it completely. The one before that was All My Niggas Could Die Night. That's on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. And my Bandcamp is Justin Pines, and SoundCloud is Justin Pines as well.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Like I said before, Bandcamp, that's a good.
Bandcamp is
That's a
dope.
good thing right there. You know, they helped me when I was getting it going.
Yeah, Bandcamp's dope. I love that Bandcamp because it's like albums. Like that's the place you put your albums and things like that.
Projects up there.
I'm a guy who's a big album. Like I'm not really a singles guy. Like,
Okay.
you know, not saying I can't do singles. Like I
Right.
love singles, but like I find it's fulfilling to make albums for me. You know.
Okay. So you want to talk about? I'm gonna really pick your brain. Let's talk about your process when you get your beats. Now, you said before it depends on how long the beat is. Now, I know for me, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really like to work on the beat. I let the beat really tell me what it want to be about in a way. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because as you grow as an artist, like more like I became focused on like how song structure and things like that.
Right, right.
Like I don't like for me sometimes like it depends. Like I got that beat, the one for Don't Give Up That's What God Said at the end of All My Niggas Could Die. So I was like I was working on that, and I had that song like probably since like I don't know, I'm bad with the date and I just think, but I had that and I was just working on it. And some beats like you know you gotta give time, you know. And I think because I don't want to just rush a song and just tell the producer, yo, I did the beat, you know.
Right, right.
I'd rather just like I want it to be the best product it could be, and I want to put the proper time behind it.
Right.
So now typically, do you write first and then get a beat? Do you have a beat first and then write?
I do the beat first. Like when I was first starting, I would write first and then get the beat, but it doesn't mesh as well because you need
Right,
the beat.
right.
Like I like the beat, and then I like you know, and sometimes you can as artists we can get excited. But I always like pace myself now. Where it's just like yo, wait till you get the beat. You know, you have a line, you like write it down, see if it'll go with the beat and everything. But I like getting the beat first. You know, not just jumping at like you know.
Gotcha.
What about you? When you do yours, how do you do it? You do it the same way?
I definitely like the beat first. I
Yeah,
did
the
the
beat
same
first.
thing. I used to write the bars first and then try to put it to a beat, but it ain't the same.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
My best songs was like I heard the beat and then had the idea for the song within like moments.
Gotcha.
You know, I done been in traffic and heard a beat
Yeah.
and like booked a session before I got out of that traffic. Like, oh, this the one.
Yeah.
Like
Me,
that,
yeah. For me, it's the opposite.
It's like the
I
right
need to
first.
say what I need to say,
Okay.
and then I could curve the words to go with the beat.
With the
You know what I'm
beat,
saying?
yeah.
But I need to say what I need to say.
And
You know what I
make
mean?
it
I
fit for what
was
you gotta
just
say.
whatever it is what I'm saying.
Right, right.
I need to say it.
Yeah.
And then so that's
There are so many
interesting,
different
though. That's
processes,
interesting. I like that. I like that idea because to be honest, I never tried a different way.
Try.
You know, I always do it. I want to get off what's on my chest.
Right.
Right. And then once I'm there, you know, then we can make music. You know,
Right,
and I could, you know, like I said, tame the words to go with the music.
To make it fit
But
to
I
what you
need the
gotta say.
message that I'm trying to put because you know I always.
I feel like there's no right or wrong way with it.
No, I was just wondering. I wasn't
No,
saying.
there's never a right
I
or
wasn't
wrong
saying. You know. So you could do one beat, one word, one beat, one word. If it's dope, it's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So,
yeah,
you know,
that's-
You know, some people that don't write at all. You know, I never was blessed with them talents.
I think it's a matter of practicing because I used to be
definitely
ass
a lot
at
of-
freestyle.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
freestyling, that's different. You know what I
Oh, yeah.
mean? As far as recording a memorized song.
Oh, you saying just off like memorizing that?
just.
No, I'm good,
Well,
bro. I'm
a
good.
lot
on
of
that.
times when people say they don't write, it's because they got unlimited studio time.
Oh yeah.
So they be in there freestyling.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
all right, cut this
structure.
part, cut. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Never wrote nothing technically, but they ain't going there and just spit that whole song off top of their head.
Niggas be trying to trick niggas who don't know.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
like,
That's
like,
why I'm making it clear. Like,
yo, I ain't write that. But you were in there 10 hours, so you kinda did write that. Like
right? You
I
just
recorded it though.
you
like-
there, write it
I
technically.
recorded. I
but you wrote
I
it.
recorded. I edited.
like
You know?
like you're did you freestyle? Nah, niggas be trying to have loopholes with freestyling now.
There's definitely some animals out there that
Oh, yeah.
can really just freestyle like
There are a
that.
lot of people who
You know what I'm
can.
saying?
Like,
And just give you 16 after 16 off the top of their
and a lot of niggas want to be Hov, because Hov was the first nigga for a lot of people who heard the whole like, oh, you did that in your head.
Right.
And it's like, I'm gonna be Hov now.
Right.
But not a lot of niggas ain't as good as Hov. It's like a lot of
Even
niggas-
when Hov started relying on that, he wasn't even as good as himself. You know what I mean? Like
I might not say
feel
that
like-
that's the guy.
I
That's
feel
the
like
guy.
later, a lot of his more recent stuff is more off the top.
You say he wasn't as good as he eventually would be.
No, I'm not saying he as good as he was when he first came into the game.
Oh, reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, he got better as time goes on, you're saying?
No,
he's saying
no,
reverse.
he got.
He was better when he started.
Now, I'm not taking away. This is like saying Jordan
Hmm?
was better than himself, like when he was winning chips. Of course, it's not like that. He wasn't better on the Wizards than when he won his third championship. You know what I'm saying? He was better earlier in the game as far as putting the songs together without writing them. You know what I mean? I feel like the process kind of changed.
Like,
Maybe he did.
for me, I think Hov is just
I'm-
nice as ever. Like, I might, just because, like, just the way he raps is so crazy.
You know what?
Like, the What's Fravors? Or just,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that was, come
I'm
on,
saying,
bro.
now
That
look,
was,
I got somebody that'll argue with you, saying that Hov was saying he don't write because somebody else was writing for him at some point. Now,
but there's always a conspiracy theorist.
There's
Like, there's
al-
always, like,
there's always a
how many
argument.
do we heard, like, you know he had, like, he sucked dick to get where he at. Like there's always that. There's always a nigga who like, you know, Hov don't write that. I'ma believe the man who spit it's all off the head, this improv, but this no comedy, sign I fell. Hell nah, I broke that shit. like the nigga
Yeah,
is
see,
like that nigga's
that's
nice.
Now that's a current Hov. Let's talk about 22 tools, like, you know what I mean?
But there's like as rappers there's mad different styles and there's mad different bag. That I've heard more than one Hov verse. Like that nigga's nice. Like
Hov is definitely a beast.
Like that's why it's like Hov like has to be in well like I would say top 5, but I only have a top 5. Like I don't really
As
top
far as
5 is
me,
mad hard.
he's
There's
my-
like 20
he's
niggas
my-
in mine.
I put him in my top 3. You know, but then you got to start making brackets nowadays because music is different. You feel me? You can't say you got to put him in the business side of things now. You compare him to like Dre and Puffy, not because of the music that he's making, but more the impact on the game they got now.
But the impact is
You feel me?
super important. Like impact is so important because now we can branch out and do so many different things
Well,
and make like
That's what I'm saying. Impact gonna supersede the talent because you so impactful that we gonna love it anyway because it's coming from you.
I disagree there just 'cause I think like it goes with it because like it's one of us who's standing behind the scenes making moves so we can continue to thrive. And I think it's like he has that respect because some people aren't gonna have that respect because nigga you ain't me, you ain't like in the same. Like Hov is an MC and it's someone who's like kicking down doors so other MCs can get through, you know.
Right.
And we need that. We need like
Mhm.
I think Hov's important because I'm not gonna say he was one of the first moguls, of course, because there was the Dre's, there was the Puffs. But I think it's super dope that like an artist who was like consistently at the top of the game, who you only like, they want to pigeonhole us as rappers. So it's dope seeing an artist be like, I want to get on the business side and know how this works.
Right.
Because
Right.
they've been trying to fuck us since the beginning of time.
Right.
So it's dope to have someone there who's like trying to not let them fuck us.
Right.
So we can know things, you know.
Right. Yo, you're a dope artist, man. You're
Thank
solid.
you.
And talking to you, you know, you feel like I feel like you know what you're doing over there.
I mean, I hope. I think I got a lot riding on this. I hope, like, you know.
Well, look, we got your back
Yeah.
over here, man.
Thank you, man.
Let us know. We'll post it for you. We'll share it.
And that shit means a lot, you know. Just like, it's all about having people who are loyal to you and dedicated for you, you know.
Right.
Because so many niggas are just by the door in case you make it. Like, niggas don't ever believe you, but it's like, yo, in case this nigga go, I don't like my job, bro. Like, let me just check.
I feel like a lot of people sit around and they waiting just so they can witness you failing. They want to be right there front row.
No, they took the ride with you so they could witness you fail. is what
Yeah,
I'm saying, right?
exactly.
Yeah, I understand
They
exactly.
waiting
what you're saying.
for it.
I know exactly.
You
what
can
you're
feel
saying.
the energy is different when you're around people that's really pushing with you, pushing for you, than the ones that's just there waiting.
Well, I see
You
it
know
like
what I'm
this.
saying?
It's like it's just a lot of visionless niggas out there. Like vision,
That's true.
Vision is the most important thing you can have because like even without a dollar, if you have vision, you can see the shit.
Right.
Like a big part of why I'm alive is like, yo, I saw a better thing than this when I was in. You know.
Right.
A lot of niggas don't have vision, and a lot of niggas don't have the sauce or the wave. So a lot of niggas just like, damn, you're trying to like you could throw a dime and you hit like 5 rappers outside.
Right.
So it's
right,
like
right.
you have to just. A lot of people just like, oh, you're just another one of them.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Like, that's why it's just you have to have faith in yourself. That's why it's like I'm always like I'm the shit. Like I'm my favorite rapper. I'm like to me I'm like #1 in my top 5.
Okay.
And my thing is like I expect that to sound dumb as shit to all of y'all. Don't worry. But it's like my goal is to like I have to just show what I know I have.
Right.
That's why it's like I'm like the way I see it in my head like I'm already up there with like
right.
the greats.
Right.
I just have to do my thing.
So you know what? This is like the 50 Cent approach.
You know,
it's like
just real quick.
I'm really not trying to get
what
shot.
you're
Don't
saying-
say the 50
No,
Cent
I just mean-
approach.
So all you have to do is just shoot something in the leg, you know.
oh, well, that's a Lil Wayne approach.
No, but what you're saying though
Yeah.
is true, because you do have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
And
you
that's something
if you
I was gonna say, you're
if you
dope.
don't believe in yourself, you're gonna have a hard time getting other people to believe in
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
It's
the fact that you say you put yourself #1 in your top 5, you know, as long as people understand what you're saying. You know, what I mean, you ain't saying that you're the #1 artist that on the radio.
I mean, like, give
Whatever,
Kanye
right?
ran
Yeah.
two. Give
just
Kanye
saying-
ran 2
you're
years.
just saying-
Like, let's wait a
You're
second.
just saying that you believe in yourself.
You're right.
You know,
Yeah.
and there's
Don't
nothing
sound
wrong with
crazy at
that.
all.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I
You
don't
need
want-
to.
I don't want to
believe
make this
in
a
yourself.
racial thing, but as minorities, we have to believe in ourselves, you know? And that's the great thing about all the different styles. Like, niggas can be weird now, yo. Niggas can say, like, I just said on the song, I could have a sex change and have a better pussy than your bitch. Like, that's like, it's dope. I feel like I'm rambling, but it's dope that, like,
Wait, hold on. You said you could have said that, or you said
Oh no, I did say I could have a sex change and have a better pussy.
You
than
said
the
that
girl.
in the
Yeah,
song,
yeah, I
Miss
did say
Blake?
that. Yeah, the beat's just that good that you ignored that.
I missed that one.
Right.
I'm about to play that.
We'll get past it. Biggie said you look so good I'd suck on your daddy's dick. We'll get past that. Like,
But
but
Biggie don't get a pass from everybody for that one either.
it was a joke. Like that's the thing. Like niggas be like just sitting like mad angry. Like you said you'd suck on it. It's a joke.
I've never met a
That's a
female
Richard
that
Pryor
was
joke.
good.
Like it was just a Richard Pryor joke that he had kind of flipped. Niggas was like, that's gay. It's your daddy's dick. Like
That's
grown
definitely
man
some
shit.
bullshit. I ain't going for it.
But as minorities, it's important to believe in yourself. Just 'cause, like a lot of us have our confidence stripped away. You know, just because like the world, like you see stigmas of beauty and shit like that.
Mhm.
You need to see like someone being like, "Yo, I'm the shit." You know, you need that reinforcement from someone to believe in you. You know,
Right.
and a lot of people don't have that, so you have to be that for yourself, no matter how like people misconstrue arrogance a lot of time. If I came in here like I'm better than all of y'all and none of y'all have a chance, goodbye. Like that's arrogant.
Right.
Me coming in like I'm the shit, but so are all of y'all.
Right.
All of you are doing something you love. Even if like let's say a nigga who's ass at it, because a lot of niggas are ass at it. But the beauty of our culture is that yo, you can be ass and you can be here. I won't listen, but your beauty, like the beauty is you can still do it.
You're doing it. You're doing what you want to do with it. Your ass or not.
Yeah, and keep being ass if that's what you
Keep
want to
being-
do.
This
But don't
man-
send me that shit.
Right. Get over there. Damn. That's the message for everybody that sucks.
Like,
Justin Pines right there.
cause a lot of niggas like try to switch up. Like a big issue, like, cause I wasn't great when I started. I don't think anyone's good when they start. It's just I'm glad I followed my path. Cause when people see change, niggas think like you could go straight, or you could like let me try to conform to that. And bro, it's mad obvious you're conforming to that, bro.
Right.
You all don't have drug money. You work at ShopRite, and that's fine.
Right.
Just say you work at ShopRite.
Right.
Cause regardless, I'm gonna see you work at ShopRite.
Exactly.
So it's like I'd rather just be honest with my shit, you know? Like it's just when you're honest about it, it's like what can you say, you know?
Right, right. You're making a lot of great points there, man.
I'm a smart nigga. I like
Now that come back to what I was saying. You're taking a 50 Cent approach because you gotta be borderline arrogant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He put something out saying he had to just believe in himself so much for him to make it because nobody else was.
I mean Kanye, and that's why like I don't want to go on the label rant. But niggas is signing to labels that told Kanye West Jesus Walks wasn't a hit. Is you fucking crazy? These niggas can lick my left nut. Hell no.
Well, the whole
Like-
label shit you ain't really gonna sign nothing right now anyway because everything is in your hands.
I want, and that's the thing too. Just like labels don't even do artist development anymore. Why the fuck am I
That
cutting
was
you
the
in if I
whole
have to
original
build my own
point.
stuff up?
Exactly. It's just
Like-
like alone now. It's like
Now it's like, oh shit, this is the labels are so far behind.
Mm-hmm.
Labels was in third grade with Jesus. Labels don't know what the fuck's going on. Like labels.
That's
But-
the change of times though, because labels are not as useful as they were. Because
Yeah.
think about it now, like
Before you
labels
had to rely on them to get paid.
That's what I'm saying. But you had to rely on them on a lot more other things too, because there wasn't no social media. So the
Yeah.
labels plug you with the DJs,
Yeah.
plug you with the videographers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They plug now. You can just hit them.
Yeah, and that's
You
like,
feel
yo,
me?
check, it's killing the middleman, you know?
Right.
And there's too many middlemans. There's too many, like, yo, I'm here in the room too. I don't need niggas. Like, and as artists, I just feel like I don't want to be signed to something. And I don't, like, that's not to bash niggas who want to sign to a label. It's just
Mhm.
like, a lot of people do things for validation purposes. And that's how they can get you.
Right.
Because, like, oh, you need this. Like, the Grammys. Like, as in our culture, I really, like, can we stop giving a fuck about the Grammys? Like, can we just stop, bro?
Some people
Like-
never started.
Where's Good Kid, Mad City's Grammy? Where's Aquemini's Grammy? Where's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies Grammy? Where's Tribe's Grammy? Like,
You could go on and on.
but we can mention a million niggas you done forgot existed after they got the Grammy though. And that's
true
not a
as
shot
well.
at them niggas. It's just like, you have to have that validation in yourself, bro. That's the issue. That's why I'm not gonna go on these social media rats like, yo, I'm fucking dope. Why the fuck am I here? Why? Why? Like,
You can
We're
express
mad.
that in the music.
yeah, and that's fine. Like, however you
Pour
feel
it
is how
out
you
in the
feel. You
music.
gotta own that shit.
Right.
Just don't act like a cornball about that shit, bro. Like, just don't. Like, niggas will like throw shit. Niggas will be like ranting on social media and it's